All right, he's Blake. I'm Ronnie, and we're back with another Halloween Ends video. And today we want to talk about the fact that it's out there, Blake. Apparently, there are three versions of Halloween Ends now, depending on who you believe. We've got the two versions from the screening, and now apparently another version has popped up. And as positive as I'm going to stay with Halloween Ends, because I have liked this trilogy so far, it's kind of making me really nervous that there are three versions of this movie that they're circulating. Now, in the back of my mind, I'm going the cool route and thinking, guys, they are going to give us three different versions of this movie on the DVD release that we can watch and judge for ourselves which one we think was the better ending to this story.
Choose your own adventure.
Like a choose your own adventure. Did you like the first movie we came up with? Did you like the second movie we came up with? Or did you like the third movie we came up with after we showed all these people in the test screening? I wish they would do that. But I guess what I'm wanting to say is this is Blumhouse's last Halloween movie. They've made it clear. It's going back to Malek Akkad. Okay. Mustafa's son. So why aren't they this worried about a third? I mean, it seems like David Gordon Green would be like, this is my vision for this third movie. This is how I want it to end. Okay. It's going to make money regardless. It's going to make $100 million.
Yes.
Whether they put it on Peacock or not. Okay. This is how I want it to end. It's going to go back to the Akkad estate. They are going to continue to make movies. Blumhouse is going to make money off of it. Why are there three different cuts? And I know in Hollywood, it's not always up to the director. Okay. But it's really worrying me that we're within a month and we've got three different versions out there. And I really hope this is a situation where Blumhouse is just putting out fake info after fake info to get back at all the people on YouTube who complained about them putting too much stuff out there.
Like you.
Like me, and like you, and like Nick Push. So I just don't wonder, what could the three versions be? Obviously, you want to go, all right, one version, Laurie dies. Another version, Michael dies. Another version, Laurie and Michael dies. I mean, there can't be a version where they all die and like it just everybody's dead and they start rolling credits.
Did we ever get to see that alternate ending in 2018 where
they haven't put it out? And that's what I'm saying. That's still out there to be released to make a lot of money, where her and Michael are fighting while the sun comes up at Halloween, I guess the dawn of November the 1st, and she's dying after gotten stabbed, and he's dying, slumped on I believe they said it was a tree stump, before he picks himself up and walks off into the woods to die. Now, obviously, we know why they changed that ending. They realized, hey, there's a lot of buzz. This movie's we're going to be able to make two or possibly three of these movies. Okay, so they changed the ending to leave it open-ended so that they could continue on with this trilogy. I mean, if you remember right, Danny McBride and David Gordon Green talked about how they wanted to film Halloween and a sequel back to back because they had a plan, but yet they didn't because they were afraid this one wouldn't make any money after the last Halloween movie. So if they would have went with their original plan, they would have had two movies back to back. So, I mean, I really would love to see that version. And I would like for me and you to do a video on the different things that they were going to do in that version, because I think we can spend 30 minutes talking about how it was supposed to be Laurie originally crashing the bus and setting Michael free by accident when she was trying to kill him. I think if they do that in Halloween 2018, this is a completely different trilogy, because you find out Michael really didn't care about Laurie at all, but yet she's the reason he gets loose, and then she can't stop him, and he kills her daughter, he kills her son-in-law. But I know they probably would have went a different route, because if it wasn't for COVID, all three movies were going to be on the same night. And I think this was lining up to be a really great trilogy when all three movies were going to be set on the same night. I'm really up in the air about the time jump. And like I said, I love all Halloween movies. I'm going to give it a shot, and I'm going to be positive and excited that I get to watch a Halloween movie in the theater. But, you know, what if they could have got all three movies on the same night? What would the story have been? And how much different would we be talking about this trilogy right now? Tell us what you think down in the comments. Like, share, subscribe, and we'll be back later.
Later.